Charles Schwab wants to buy out TD Ameritrade. I expected a fallout when the zero commission craze occurred, but I didn't expect this. That's right, guys. Charles Schwab has announced that it wants to buy TD Ameritrade, the largest discount brokerage that's publicly traded, wants to buy out the second largest publicly traded discount broker. Wow. I expected, a lot of some consolidation once this zero commission trading hit the fan, if you will. I thought that perhaps Robinhood would be in trouble, and maybe they still are. Webull, some of these other smaller brokerage firms that, basically hung their hat on free commissions, and that was their competitive edge. That edge has now been taken away, and now, you're seeing this develop. I expected Charles Schwab to go after some of the smaller fish, but man, they just went out and said, hey, you know what? We're going to take the biggest fish that's out there, which is TD Ameritrade. And this has caused these two stocks to go crazy this morning. Where is it going to go from here? And what are my thoughts? So I'm going to let you know exactly what I think of this. And it might not be exactly what you're thinking either. So first of all, let me welcome you to my channel. Hi, my name is Brad, and this is Own the Chaos. The world of business and finance is a crazy and chaotic place, and I've made it my mission to help you own it. So if you want to see more content such as this, hopefully I earn a thumbs up and a subscription from you. Let's get to it. So let me bring you over and share my screen with you. This is WeTradeHQ.com. This is the company that I have built with my partner, Jake. And Christian, we designed WeTradeHQ for anybody who's looking to trade anything and learn how to trade. So whether you've been trading for 20 years or 20 minutes, we want WeTradeHQ to be the place for you. So this is a social platform, and you can talk about this, any of your favorite stocks with all of your friends. We have a great community of people that help each other learn and celebrate each other's success. If you want to take a look at TD Ameritrade, which I have pulled up here on the 5-minute chart that's integrated here, I just went up here and searched it in the search bar. Looks like nobody has really voted bullish or bearish on this. I'll go ahead and vote bullish on it because I think it's going to continue to go up, especially if this deal goes through. And as you can see here, it gapped up from $41 all the way up to highs of $51.97. That's the largest jump that TD Ameritrade has seen in years, if ever. It's crazy. It climbed 20%. And as soon as the market opened, as soon as they found out about this, it was blast off from there. So if you are on WeTradeHQ, you can go over and check the news, and I pulled up a couple of news articles already. So just to kind of give you the gist of it here, shares of TD Ameritrade Holding and Charles Schwab surged in pre-market trading Thursday after CNBC reported that Charles Schwab was near a deal to buy its smaller rival. In pre-market trading, TD Ameritrade shares jumped 27% to $52.54, while shares of Schwab rose 11.6 to $49.42. And I thought this was interesting here. So if you go and look at this Market Watch article here, I didn't realize just how much larger Charles Schwab was than TD Ameritrade. Over twice the amount in market value. They have over twice the amount in assets under management. And I was really shocked by that number. I knew Charles Schwab was bigger. I didn't realize they were that much bigger. Even twice the amount of employees. This is just crazy. And just to further report on this, the announcement of an official merger could happen as soon as today. And it would create a single brokerage that has over $5 trillion in assets under management. Holy cow. And so what does this mean for everybody else? Well, this is what concerns me about it. While I love Charles Schwab, and I think Charles Schwab has the best customer service out of any of these brokerages, period. If you want the best customer service, if you want Chick-fil-A like customer service, go with Charles Schwab. You will not be disappointed with their service at all. However, when it comes to online trades, TD Ameritrade is probably one of the best. And they have one of the best platforms out there for doing technical analysis with Thinkorswim. We all kind of know that. Their order executions are far better than Charles Schwab's. So there are some benefits, I think, that are going to come about with this type of merger. If they use the best of both worlds here, I think that it's going to be a fantastic move for those companies as a business. This is a great business decision on both of their ends. And there's plenty of other benefits that come about when you see these two companies merging, and that in and of itself is a great thing for them. I'm happy for them, right? But I don't know if it's great for the industry. And I'm curious about what you guys think about this too. Is this good for the industry or not? Let me know in the comments below what you think, how this is going to impact the industry as a whole. For me personally, I don't think it's a great thing. You know, when you saw Time Warner and Comcast get together, you saw that there was a really large monopoly on the cable TV network, and it took, you know, streaming to kind of start competing with that. And maybe you know, competition will arise. Maybe you'll start to see merging of other companies to try and rival the Charles Schwab, TD Ameritrade, whatever it's going to be called once this merger happens, if it happens. You know, maybe they start, you know, getting themselves together as a collective unit to go and battle with them. I don't know what will happen. It's going to be one of those things where it'll be tough. It'll be tough to really determine what happens, but I don't know if it's going to be good, because I think it's going to create this monopoly that perhaps, you know, now the people won't have a voice. When Robinhood came along and provided free commissions for all, that changed the game. Then Charles Schwab decided, hey, you know what? We're going to do this, and then we're going to buy out the second largest publicly traded discount brokerage out there. Wow. I mean, great move on Charles Schwab's part, but damn, is this going to create a lot of problems, I think, for the industry as a whole, which honestly, this affects people like you and me the most when, you know, when it comes to order executions. We were already worried enough as it was as far as order executions were when it came to the free commissions, and we're already seeing that be a problem. I'm curious as to how much more of a problem this ends up being for people like you and me, or professional day traders that want to execute trades fast, and how this really kind of impacts the market as a whole. But if you guys recall, about 6 weeks ago when all these zero commissions happened, I said, hey, listen, there's going to be a fallout. I think that there's going to be a lot more companies that bought out. This isn't exactly the way that I saw it going down. I figured all the smaller companies were going to get scooped up. But hey, listen, it's still happening. It just didn't happen exactly the way that I expected it to. But I'd also like to hear your thoughts on this as well. Do you think that Robinhood is in danger? Who's buying them out next? Who's buying out Webull? Who's buying out a lot of these other smaller brokerage firms that provide free commissions that no longer have that advantage as far as their competition is concerned? Let me know what you think in the comments below. I really would love to hear from you. And also, I encourage you to come over and check out WeTradeHQ.com. The links are in the description if you want to be a part of a community of like-minded individuals who celebrate each other's success for free. Go check it out. Go check out our Facebook group. Go check out our Discord. You're going to want to be there. It's a great community to be a part of. That's going to be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in. As always, I will see you all before the bell, and B. Smith is out. If you are a beginner trader and you still fall under that PDT rule, well, I might have a potential solution for you. You're going to want to listen up. I can get you around that PDT rule for $335. All the details on that